No way. These people just started praying. Oh my God. You guys are going to hear the background of prayer. But it's happening, is what it is, right? So let me tell you, you're not you're not sick. You're not tired. You're uninspired. Let me tell you why I said it. Today, I went out. Yesterday, I told you, I kind of explained how I was feeling yesterday. Today, I went out and if you see the ideas that were coming to my head, I was just jotting them down. I have inspiration for the next 5 years. Just one small outing that I left my house and went to. Inspiration for the next 5 years. Inspiration to 2030. Guys, leave your house. So go outside. Go and see what's going on. Go and see how people are doing things. Go and see what's working and what's not. So let me tell you what happened. I got ready. I went upstairs to what's it called? And I did a video. And when I was done with that video, I left the hotel, went out. Hello. I went out with my driver who reminded me so much about like my uncle, Uncle Tony. He said, come, let's go. I said, wow, yes, sir. Because what do you want me to say? Yes, sir. So we went. He's an elderly man. Sat with him. His smoking was disturbing me a little, but even his breath was smelling like he bellowed. He wasn't breathing, he was billowing. God, I beg. Anyways, so he, took me. We negotiated this thing where he'll take me to all the places I wanted to go to, and then I will pay him at the end of the day. So we did that. We were out for maybe 3 hours or so, but we went to so many different places that I was already tired. Like, let's go back to the hotel. So we're done with that. Went to Canyon Matka Canyon, something like that. Canyon Matka. It is the most. It's just like if you've been to crushed mountain in Abuja. That's exactly how it is. But you see what they're using their own to do? Make money. They're using it to make money. Now, crushed rock, sorry, in Abuja. Crushed rock is seriously just sitting down there doing nothing, not bringing any money. There's a lake that people can be kayaking and paying the government money. There are things that I think is a limestone type thing. Nothing is being done. Anyways, this is not a comparison video. This is literally a video for sort of helping you understand where I was and what I did. Now, Matka was beautiful. It was not what I expected. I loved it. I loved it with a passion, right? So we're on the mountain, literally on the mountain. And then I was like, oh, the Baba, he was taking me pictures. Oh, come here, stand here, do this, do this. He was taking pictures like a Baba. I was, sir, put your hand like this. So we got to one point and I was already tired. He was tired, so he was walking in front. So I was like, okay, let's go. So as we're going, a group of students, I saw a lot of groups of students. I don't know whether it's a holiday thing, but a lot of them were in town. Because I saw multiple groups of students, and it's not the same because I saw some with uniforms, some without, older children, younger children. So I saw this group, and the rich auntie that it kicked in that time. I was just walking by, and one, yelled a racial slur. And that's the first time. In fact, I heard it, and I didn't believe that it was me. I didn't believe it was me that the child was referring to, teenager. Do you know what? I laughed in my head. I was like, really? Like, really? I'm not a Negro. I'm a Negro per, that's what my race is, right? But just like you're Caucasian or you're Mongolian, whatever. But I'm not in that sense of someone who has a painful past with white people. I don't have that history, right? And therefore, I couldn't relate. But I was like, I'm the only black person here. And this child is very ignorant to the point that they mouth something like that. So I got into the car. I was like, "Oh, this thing is not going to disturb me because I'm not a nigger. I'm literally a child of God. I am a serial entrepreneur. I am someone that represents. Um, I'm a representation for female founders. I'm a lot of things, but that right. And so I just kept on pushing it out of my head. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. But the thing is, the verb is I kept on pushing because obviously it's when I realized that it was me, it's sort of so I was like in my head I've played all the things that I could have done to that baby boy. And then when I go back to the hotel room, I just kept on trying to wash it off me. Like, this is not me, dissociate myself from, oh, is this how people are looking at me when I'm walking on the street? Anyways, I don't care. So I decided that there was one last place I wanted to see, the Stone Bridge. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely bridge made out of stone. So I said, oh, that's what I wanted to see. That's last night I wanted to see today. So I changed into this outfit, you know, and got out of the house. Got out of the went to the Stone Bridge. On my way to Stone Bridge, look, I'm in the center of on the city, right? So there are a lot of tourists, there are a lot of people just walking around, right? On my way, I saw this group of students, and I don't know if they've seen black people because I counted at least 3 people that I saw today at the center of the city, right? So I'm sure they've seen black people before, but my shiny one, they've not seen. And so one just walked up to me, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from? And then all of them, the group of them surrounded me like I was like, oh my god, like, are you an Instagrammer? Are you an influencer? Are you on TikTok? What's your IG? And I'm like, why are you here? What are you doing in this part of town? I'm like, so I wasn't prepared to answer any of those questions. First of all, I don't have Instagram right now. Second of all, I'm thinking of opening one, and maybe I'll open one tonight. Second of all, not because of this conversation. Second of all, TikTok, I'm trying to keep away for now. That I can manage to keep away. Because I know that when I get into it, it's a black hole. Okay? And then and then who else? And then, one of them, so as I was walking, I finished with that group. Another group approached me. Some girls, oh, you're so pretty. Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Picture. My picture is all over Macedonia. So and I'll go away from Nigeria. Oh, you're not from the UK or US? No, I'm Nigerian. All of that to say, I've forgotten what I was going to say, but all of that to say, I think when God wants to surprise you, you're thinking about getting a rose, one stalk, but he's thinking about the whole actual orchard, right? Is that where roses grow? You know what I mean? The garden. He's thinking about bouquets and bouquets and bouquets of roses, right? Because how is it that in the same day that I felt that, sting, that I still, and now, like, it feels like those children that surrounded me washed it away from my skin, removed it from my body, because how they, oh my god, can I take a picture with you? I say, is this how stars do? That's how stars do. I was so happy, I think, and not because they felt like, not because of the exalted way that they welcomed me, but just because I feel like God wanted to make a statement with those children that one can mark you or can insult you or can say something to yeah, one can say something thoughtless, but he would change the story in such a way that you will not even remember what was said. I remember he said that when this, something about the story of Zion, when it is changed, it be like them that dreamed. that's all I can understand from this thing that happened today. Because there was no reason. I have been walking around, I've been in town all day. Nobody approached me. I'm grateful to God for the assurance of the fact that He is present, and He is there when you think that, oh, He can't hear you, or He didn't notice that. He heard you. He noticed. Even the smallest things, He knows. That aside. Okay. So all of that happened, and I'm grateful it did. Now, I went to the Skopje Fortress, and I think the Calamegdan Fortress, in, if we're going to compare like for like, that one is much bigger. There's artillery displayed everywhere. There are gates upon walls, right? This one was more straightforward and simpler. So I think that one is bigger and this one was smaller. But in general, this one wasn't as impressive, I guess. But I think what stood out for me was the city center, especially because I was on the high already, and then I went to have like this large, healthy burger. And I did it for the culture. So I was on a high, but the place is bright. The floors are white stone, and it just lifts your spirit. So I think that was the part that I loved the most out of all of the places I saw. I also, no, Matka. Jesus Christ! Everybody in the world, I think, should come and see Matka, and it's free. Like, you know how I'm just thinking, okay, how much are we meant to pay? Where do we pay? In any other country, you would have paid an entry fee. Free. Went to the fortress free. We went to Matka free. My Igbo mind was just calculating. See all the people that came. We can make money. Macedonian government, let's do this. We can run it. Free. I was like, yeah, these people are trying to encourage tourism. They are definitely trying to encourage tourism. Where else did I go? I went to Vodno. Vodno is like on the other side of, it's like where the mountains are, and then Skopje is opposite the mountains, right? From what I understood. So went up into the mountains, and it was, goddamn, it was beautiful. You can just stand there and see what God created, and see how it was beautiful. It's like when you want to control a city, or when you stand at the top, and everybody can get there. So, like, ideas were just flowing through my mind, as in, and not for here, for work. Anyways, that happened, and today was a good day. Definitely a good day. I had 2 days in this day. 2 days. And God really showed himself. Yesterday I was all of my feelings. I don't know if I communicated that. Maybe I didn't, and maybe I didn't want to. But my eyes were swollen when I started the video. I had no makeup on. Which normally that's no makeup is what I do the video with. But yesterday was really tough. And I'm grateful that today has come and it has gone. It is the end of the day. It's past 8 here, and I'm literally like, this Euro tour, definitely worth it. So this Euro tour is my 3rd time touring Europe, and remember, this is country 25 of 40 before 40, and hopefully I can do more than 40, but I have to cross that 40 mark. And so yesterday I also started to sort of figure out what countries I wanted to do as the remaining 15. On this tour, I have one more country to explore, one more new country to explore. But like, that'll be remaining 14 countries before I'm 40 next year, and it's like a tall order. Thank you. It's like a tall order, but I know I can do it. I definitely know I can do it. There's some quick wins like this in Africa. When I get back like this, said if you don't see me, just know that I've entered one corner in somewhere, and I'll just count it as one of the countries. Okay, so I'm so grateful for today, and my confession goes thus. Like, God knows the things that I need before I even think about them. So he has made a way where there seems to be no way. He said, Onye, can you see it? I'm making a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. What it means is that before I even thought about the need, before I even conceptualized the issue or the idea that the issue will come out from, he already made a way. So I can never be stuck. I can never be stuck. I will never be stranded. Will never be stuck. I'm always provided for. My hands are made for war. Every time I go out in peace, and I come back with rejoicing. My steps are ordered by the Lord. I'm safe from every arrow, everything. I'm safe. I'm provided for, and I'm safe. People come to the brightness of my rising, of my shining. People, foreigners, come to the brightness of my shining. That's what it is. Wisdom is my friend. Wisdom is my sister, my closest friend. I've exalted her. She has made provision for me. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I got some new followers today, and I'm so grateful. Thank you. If you see this video, thank you. You are who I'm talking about, and you are who I'm grateful for. I got followers from the group of children that walked up to me and were like, they were so warm. God, I love those children. And then, thank you. And then I got a follower from the hotel. I mean, so he saw me doing the morning video, and he was like, oh, okay, thank you. You should follow too, so you can know when I'm on. He saw me and he was like, oh, are you a TikToker? Are you an influencer? He's like, if I'm giving influencer vibes, maybe I should actually, what does it take to be an influencer? Where do I sign up? Guys, share with me in the comment. Where do I sign up to be an influencer? Because like, if people are just whispering it to me and suggesting it, maybe I'm already giving up the vibes. Okay, so I have to go now. Thank you so much for listening. Watch the other videos so you can understand, maybe conceptualize what I'm saying. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.